It's the NFL on EA Sports coming to you now from the foot of the Rockies in Denver, Colorado. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. And off we go from Denver. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line. They'll hand it to Drake here on the option. The tackle made that time by Bryce Callahan.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun now from Murray. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the back.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going for it. It's Murray. Steps away to his left. Murray fighting. Lost the football. And this will go out of bounds, so they will lose yards on the play. And on 4th down, of course, it'll be a turnover on downs. Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
We don't want this. Mike 22, Mike 22. Watch the pass.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Here's Locke to throw. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Now Locke. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Check 37. Alert flag. Grace don't travel. Grace don't travel.
They're going option play on 3rd down. This is out quickly to the right. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Could have gone with a ground game there. Opted for the quick pass. Well, I don't know that it would have mattered, Charles, but it didn't work out.
In a lot of these offenses, yards after catch are built in without explicitly saying it. In this case, he didn't make anyone miss out on the perimeter. Got tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
And brings up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Locke. He's got his tight end fan. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down.
Come on, set. Ken Lobo.
I'm coming. I'm coming. You better get ready.
H3 218. Chuck, let's go.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No game. I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Go.
Mike 22, Mike 22. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Mike Charlie.
Coming, 22's coming. Mike. Here we go.
Here's Locke. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tried to get that one to Jake Butt, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
A field goal would tie it, but they want more. They're going for it.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. All day, dog.
Slam. 66. Bullet high.
Lock to throw for it on 4th. Flush to his right. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went 44, didn't get it. Lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. Murray's going to yield to Drake on the option. And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as he'll get this up to the 25. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
One more. Mike, 2-2. Quarterback D-line. Get that quarterback D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. Deuce. Mike 20. Let's go.
On play action, it's Murray. And the Broncos get there and take him down. The 305-pound defensive end, Jarrell Casey, gets the sack. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
3 buns.
Flushed out right. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. Finding room at the 30. A heck of an effort there on the scramble. Leaves him with just 3rd and a yard. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
Here comes the boom. I see you, boy. I see you. 1-1. 2-2.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. From the gun, Murray. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Here we go, Mike 20. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Mike 20.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get it.
To throw again, Murray. They'll set up the screen to Drake. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 12 yards there and a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Let's put that team on the bus.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10.
Tight end's right. Even. 4 down.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Murray to air it out again. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
20. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Here we go, Mike 20.
You're trapped.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. This is caught. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Come on now, let's go. Ready.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. 3 down. Go.
They look to throw. It's Locke. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Mike, 48. Exit. Orbit. 48's Mike. 48's Mike. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you.
From the gun, it's Locke. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now an option play on 2nd down. A quick throw outside by Locke. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards there and a first down.
Ready. 30 pace. Let's go. 61. Matchbox. Light.
Out.
High 7. Let's go. Ready.
Again, they'll throw with Locke. This is Handler on the receiving end. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. The kick by McManus is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
Double up. Seam 6.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Hey, check 20. General, Buzz.
On first down. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Shit! Check 4, check 4.
Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady game.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Mike's 22, Mike's 22. All day, just like that.
Pilot 64, weak. Kill.
Now to the air. Locke. That's complete. Okue and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
They'll run on first down. It's Gordon. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 23. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10.
They're running it.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Recon, 132 fighting.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And a short gain here down to the 22. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a first down on a gain of 10. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Protein spill.
Check nickel.
Throwing now is Locke. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 12-yard touchdown grab, and the Broncos have taken the lead. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Just rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11.
Mike 20.
Squeeze, double the...
From the gun, Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield.
Let's go.
A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
Murray now on 1st down. He'll air this one out for Kirk. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. A huge play there for Arizona. And even 40 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Throwing again, Murray. Being chased out left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. It was Bryce Callahan jarring the ball free defensively.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
I'm coming.
Murray on the option. He'll give it to Drake. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
45's the mic. 45's the mic.
Shit.
Man, I got you.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
It's going to be a long...
It'll be Murray on the keeper. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. back now on EA Sports as the kick teams are out here following the 2-minute warning. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
Keep playing hard.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, and they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Watch the flood. Watch the flood.
22 jet bomber. 22. Ready.
Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Check 3. Check 3.
Now Locke. Dancing to his left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time. Gets the sack.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Our time. It's our time.
Locke to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Murray. Flush to his right. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Working with a 2nd and 4.
He runs.
Tight end right. Tight end right.
On the option is straight. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important 3rd down. They'll hand it to Drake here on the option. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Let's go.
And everything right now rests on the right foot of Zane Gonzalez. And his kick here is good. And the Cardinals win it. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, everyone, as we say so long from Denver. It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are a mile high at Broncos Stadium in Denver, Colorado. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks. Here we go in a rematch of Super Bowl 48. The Seahawks and Broncos are underway. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Nothing. They don't get nothing.
Let's
go double count right here, double count.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Now Wilson on first down. That one going to be complete to David Moore. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down. On 2nd and 7, Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Mike 20.
Good job right there. Coming this way. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Wilson flushed out right. And he's got Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground. From the gun, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
18,
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7.
Well, he was trying to make something happen there outside of the pocket, but ultimately what did happen was a loss of yardage.
Yeah, he held on to it for a long time, didn't he? As you talked about trying to make something happen, hoping something would come open, but it didn't. Ends up shoveling it off, ends up going for negative play.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game.
Sad hut. 8. Reed.
36.
Watch the Greystone travel. Greystone travel. Check.
They'll run. This is Melvin. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And here's a quick throw to Hamler on the edge.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 16 yards, a first down.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
H2H. Chopper, chopper. All day, all day.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike. You can't block me. You can't block me.
To throw it is Locke. Sets up the screen to Gordon. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They run it here with Gordon. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Mike 36. Mike 36.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke. He'll buy some time running. And open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton.
Come on, fellas.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Ready.
Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Mike 36. Mike 36. Hey, let's pin the mirror.
Blue dark corkers. Blue dark.
On second down, it's Gordon. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 27. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Down. 60 orange.
Hey, defense, let's go. Mike 36. Mike.
Throwing on first down is Locke.
You ready?
He's going to drop this one down to Gordon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Mike 36.
Hey.
Mike 36.
Hey, here we go. Watch the
Bravo.
Watch the pass. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Watch the run. Watch the run.
To throw again on second down. Locke. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Here we go. 15 Lonnie, 15 Lonnie.
Let's go.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
Locke going to throw. And it's caught. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Watch 36. 36 to
He'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4-0, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it, make them do it again.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 46 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
All day, baby, all day. Let's go,
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Yes!
36 to Mike.
Come on. You better bring it.
On first down, right back to Lindsey. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. From midfield, here's Locke. He'll find Lindsey here. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
They're not ready for this, man. Set go. For this, they still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong way.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Throw outside complete. It's Lindsey. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Locke. This is the tight end Fant. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
10 Lobo. 36. Watch the slant.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. A quick throw outside by Locke. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Come on, D. Watch the
Into the red zone, it's Locke. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And this a 39-yard attempt. And McManus able to put it through, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start the third quarter on the ground with Gordon. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Oh, yeah!
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go.
They keep it on the ground again. Gordon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
No. Off.
Now a toss right side. It's Gordon.
Right. Get it.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
All right, partner, I wasn't good enough to get this done, but I played with plenty of guys who did. When they spotted wide receiver screen and they got to the football fast and blew the whole thing up, the same result as we just saw usually happened. No gain.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Set. 10 Tucson. Protein spill. Ready, go.
They go back to Gordon here on 1st down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
I'm going to come back to you. 57.
On 1st down, Gordon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It was Jaron Reed who got him down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
They'll roll him out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and it's third down.
Well, that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Wide, get wide.
Throwing his lock on third down. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He connected on his first, this from 41. The kick by McManus is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Partner, if we've heard it once, we've heard it 1,000 times. Don't throw late down the middle.
And he did. We see the end result.
Yeah, what you have to do is you've got to make sure you manipulate those defenders with your eyes and your head, maybe even some body movement to move them a little if you're going to come back late down the middle.
Get in the weight room. Go! Mike, 36. Exit. 36. Watch the backer, watch the backer. Watch the 30. Go!
After the turnover, here's Locke. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland Sutton on the touchdown pass from Drew Locke. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2.
I'm coming for you, son. Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4".
They're going to give it to Gordon. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time was a pretty one play and interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. 11 yards on the pickup, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Switch gears.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The end result, 21 yards.
Move 15. 20, Mike, 20. I'm coming after you.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And this is complete for Moore on the comebacker. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Buying time to his left. Left side complete to Lockett. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Mike, 380. You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? Look for signals. You think you gonna?
Throwing again here, Wilson to the right side, and he's got more complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. Now Myers for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Let's go, fellas.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock defensively. They have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here, or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Check. 57's the mic.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gordon. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game.
Let's go.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
I'm on.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Gordon, and he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Zoom, fellas, let's go. Mike, 36.
Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there, first down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. That's complete to Drake Butt. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
All day, baby. All day, baby. Ready.
Back to throw. Lock. Screen pass to Lindsey. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Grace don't travel. Ready, go.
They'll run for it. It's Gordon. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable